What up, Joshua? I think it's aired out enough. Put this in the back. Let me get this together here. Live, y'all. What's up, Leah? Let me go there with it. I'm gonna try 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 it. Hopefully it won't go bonkers on me. Hopefully it won't go bonkers on me. Later on this evening, probably about 9, I'm gonna go live. Right. Um, I'm good. Let's see, I'm good. Kind of perplexed though, you know. I was in Truth Hurst Live last night, and the things that have been discovered is real deep to me. And I know at this particular time that she need to run on silent and the magnitude of the there's no limit. And when you find out people live just feet away and they the ones that been helping plan your demise or tried to plan your demise is one thing, but actually being a part of what's up, Lady Marie? Actually being a part of the I'm trying to think of the right word. Being part of it, of being part of messing with somebody's legacy. Um, a way to dirty up somebody's memory of the loved one. You know, it's one thing to talk about people that we care, but when you start talking about dead people and dead babies and people's moms and dads and things like that, and you don't really know the person, that's one thing. But to know that this person is within walking distance from you, and they have been the one for years that has been at the root of divulging private information that nobody, in other words, would know, and doing it in a manner in which you rally other people up to do it. So now it's not just one, it's more like 21. You understand what I'm saying? There ain't no sense of putting out in the public and for everybody in the world to hear about what your plans are to about to neutralize this person and neutralize the situation, you know. But y'all, I just I always been saying this though, you know, I always think my situation is bad, you know what I mean? But nah, they take every opportunity to dox, copy, screenshot, all of that. But I think it's going to a far extreme to defame somebody in death and to know that there's key people that been in existence and around and have a battery put in their back you to it is alien. It's past harassment. Uh, Nobody deserves that. And I would sit back, run on silent, and let people watch the fireworks because there's some things that you literally cannot get away with. And if done in the right manner, there will be goo gobs of support. Now, I know people going to think this is simple, crazy, or maybe I'm saying too much. But everybody can't afford these lawyer fees that they be throwing out for such things like this. But obviously, violence and fighting and all of that ain't going to get it, right? No. I could always sit up here and talk about how I like to open up a can of whoop ass on some of these folks around here. But let's be real. That's a pipe dream. See, we say it because we mad and that's what we really would like to do. But in retrospect, what we need to do is go the other direction, run on silent, and then wait for the tick, 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 boom. And y'all keep Truth Hurts in prayer because this violation has been going on a lot longer than probably most of us realize. But what trips me out about the whole thing is calling old girl out from the beginning and knowing that that was always, you know, what the fuck they doing type question mark. And there's times when people get into it so deep that they forget that they have done too much, or they don't know when to stop, or they don't even care about stopping because it's too good to them. And that's why I don't believe in, oh, just ignore them and don't say nothing. You can't. Because I just like for just 5 seconds, close your eyes, right? And imagine being her. And having somebody do those type things to ridicule somebody's memory, to hurt somebody, to do it in a way in which is past malicious. I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen. Anybody got any lawyers in their family? My opinion, I think it's enough. And there's too many of us to bear witness to the fact. It's too many of us that have had set group of people in a different way. It's too many of us. And it ain't even got nothing to do with, oh, information is out there, right? People know because it's public information. And what's good for the goose, right, is supposed to be good for the gander, but there's a difference between going back and forth and literally seeking out to find somebody in the city and then take them and then, you see what I'm saying? Manipulate and coerce them into the murky, barbaric behavior. It is way, way too much. And to know, like I said, that this person is in walking distance, and you're going to have to save your patience, honey. I'm talking the truth hurts right now. Save your patience. Because what you got is TNT dynamite. And just save your patience. Measure your steps. Make sure they're consistent. And make sure they're calculating. And make sure they're planned. And then when you lower the boom, you don't have to worry about where them bones is buried, because they all gonna be dug up and revealed and exposed. I'ma pray that you ride on patience. And I can tell you one thing for certain, and about 18 things for sure. You can gather the funds to do it. And there will be a lot of people stand behind you as you get this service done. You ain't got to cry no more. It's okay when they point the finger, one, two, maybe three, maybe four, maybe five, but truth, you gonna have 100 people behind you funding the project so you can get it done. And when it comes down stepping up, when it come down to stepping up, watch you step up for you. I'll be the first one front and center to be a witness. And you're going to move on along about your day. But you can't cry no more about it. Because you know you got the tools and you got the support. See? Some people don't have all of that. But I'm going to tell y'all something if you don't know. Truth has the support. You know. I'm talking to you too, girl. You know I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Straight to you. This live is straight for you. Won't come with facts and not fiction. You ain't gotta cry no more. It will be funded by supporters. You feel me? It will be funded by supporters. And you gonna go and you gonna be the one that's gonna lower the boom. Because they gotta learn one way or another. And you've gone through way too much. I sat back in silence after that live and I just went over it in my mind, and I started going to different platforms and old accounts that I had to try to find. I just keep thinking about the infiltration that they did when we was all together and rocking hard. We wasn't wayward women, witch clothing and shit. We was all supporting each other. You stuck and stayed through this whole entire thing. You did not run. You did not hide. You did not go to another app. You stayed. And you weathered the storm. So now that this information, what you call intel, now that the deets is right there, you are going to be funded by supporters. You're going to have 100 people standing behind you. We talking about whatever it is you need to do. And you already know without me saying, can't go fight them people. Wind up in jail for nothing. Run on silent and let it hit in the members only. And roll your function like that. And mums is the word. They talking bunch of bullshit, fiction. You are talking facts that can be proven. You got all the tools you need. You don't need nothing else. I am in awe. I gotta say it. I'm like, what in the world? They would have to, yeah, I'd have to be sedated, I think. Because the vengeance in me would be out of control. Boss, good morning, baby. But you, my sister Truth, you got it. I just, if you know you got it. But I second that. I touch and agree. You got it. And you know what to do with it right now. You know what to do with it. All of this shit they've been doing for years. Even with banning in the USA, you still got roaches. You understand what I'm saying? The infestation has not been called out by Orkin. Ain't nobody did no extermination. It needs to be an extermination. You got enough support. I would take a flight, you hear me, to be there, front and center. This is not, this is like mind control. It's like Debo got mind control or some shit. But every donkey gotta be dumb. And every ass gonna have to be taken down. But there ain't no way in the world that I want you to go through up until this very minute. And I don't want to go counting hours and days and weeks and months and seconds. I don't want to do that. But it's going on continuously. It's to the point where they will put up your shit talking about somebody else. Look, that's enough. No, boss in there, we tired, boss. Okay. There needs to be a resolution. And the resolution got to come. Now, you know, they think they get away with stuff all the time because ain't nobody doing nothing because you hit and hide your hand. But now that it's exposed, it's like, okay, let's get it. You know, you're harassing me. Not like this. Not like this. It's an abomination. That's what it is. It's past not fair. Oh, that ain't fair. Oh, that's sad. It's past all that. Mental anguish. Come on now. Gonna sit there. And then maybe we can get one of them Airbnbs after the ching ching come through. Maybe we can sit in one of them backdrops you be putting up chilling on their time and on their dime. But don't sleep this one. Don't let it go. Run on silent and get that shit taken care of. You gonna wish you would have never stepped in that shit. That's past harassment, y'all. That's an invasion and an infiltration of your life and your privacy and other people's lives and other people's family members. It ain't just you. It affects everybody around you. And for that reason, and that reason alone, you'll succeed. Because it's okay to point one finger. But when you got a bunch of fist throwing punches, you ain't gonna win. Strike that mighty blow. It's about time. And wouldn't it be just so befitting that it be you? Because you the only one that maintained and sustained and was consistent on here. You got that shit from the mud, by the sweat of your brow. You gonna get it. Get it. Have turned the other cheek. They have done everything. I thought, man, no. Ain't nobody got nothing on what you've been through. And make them pay. That's all. They can be mad all day. Anybody come out front supporting, they come after you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What you think? You got an in-house shit-ass mafia? The fuck out of here. We don't do that. I gotta get out of here, y'all. But look. Right, Miss Tia, keep choosing y'all prayers. Y'all keep it strong in the back end. Support. Support, support, support. And get it run in. Throw it in the members only. Get it run in. Be organized. Get it. Anybody got somebody in their family that can come up and reach out in the city? Some on, some on, some on, somebody, some on. Look, somebody, come on. Somebody. It's time. Time. We ain't gonna go into 10 years with this shit. Exposure has to happen. Heads must fall. I support you, Truth. Nah, I done got stung a few times myself. But on the strength of nobody else. I think Tony would want you to do this. Because I'm sure he wasn't a lay down man. And you not a lay down woman. The strength is going to come from everybody that supports you, that been there from the beginning. We put our pennies together and we can make it work. That's all I got to say. I love you, Truth. Stay strong. Y'all be nice and kind. Thank you, Lady Marie. Y'all stay blessed. Remember, each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And we got one love, and that's God's love. And we lucky to have that one. I'm out of here. Y'all have a safe day, and I'll try to come back in the evening and play some of the history, you know what I mean, that y'all may not know about. I'm finding old videos, so old videos. I'm looking for them now. So yeah,